Hey, it's Coach Tumminello talking a little bit more about the kettlebell. One of my favorite exercises, a long-time exercises to do with the kettlebell is a swing, whether it be double arm or a single arm. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the single arm swing. I got some great pointers on doing this exercise better than the way you currently may be doing it from my kettlebell coach, Adam Cronin from Kettlebell Concepts. So let me show you a couple ways to make your single arm swing a little more effective and efficient. Number one, we want to get the other arm involved. I see a lot of people swinging, and this other arm is either on their hip or just kind of down. If you were going to jump, you would use both arms. So this is a total body exercise. So when this arm comes back, this arm, my free arm, should also be cocked and ready. And then as I thrust forward with my hips, I want to drive my arm, my free arm forward. So we're talking about the free arm here. You see how my free arm is getting involved? Now if you're a fighter, you may want to come up here. So it's a little bit more familiar, like a boxer's cover. That's a little bit MMA specific. The other thing is, because this is such a hip dominant movement, I see a lot of people squatting when they do it. They go like this. I couldn't say that's bad, but it's definitely not the best or most sport specific or functional way to do it. You want your butt to go backwards, and it should look a lot more like a Romanian deadlift, whether it be a two or a one-arm swing. And you want to drive your hips forward. So see, it's a lot more movement at my hips. So you want to make it hip dominant. So the third and final is, because your hips are involved, we want to make sure that I'm not arming it up. We want to teach the hips to be the primary driver. That's your powerhouse. So when I come down, I want my forearm, or some part here, to make contact with this area here. Okay? Thigh, pelvis, like so. So now, as I drive up, I want to create that pop in my hip, and that continues to drive my arm forward. So you see that? So here's what that looks like. So it's important to make that arm-hip connection, so that way you make it a total body exercise and you really teach your hips to drive and be the primary creator of that motion. So that's 3 ways to make your single arm kettlebell swing a better, safer, and more effective exercise.